Lower circuit, lower circuit, lower circuit. I don't like lower circuit, but lower circuit likes me. This dialogue is said by Brightcom Group now. We were quite hopeful now it will go to the moon, but unfortunately it again came down and closed in lower circuit. So what are the reasons? So there are around 5 reasons for the lower circuit of Brightcom Group. We will talk about that in this video. Before that, let's see the movement and volume of the Brightcom Group. So on NSE around 70 lakh shares were traded, on BSE around 12 lakh shares were traded. So altogether around 82 lakh shares were traded on Brightcom Group, including NSE and BSE. So volume has come little down. On NSE around 9 lakh shares were pending for sale, and on BSE around 3 lakhs, so around 12 lakh shares were pending for sale when market was closing. So still people are now again ready to sell off the Brightcom Group share. Now the question is and if you see today's large deals, 2,67,000 shares, 7,92,000 shares and 2,72,000 shares, so altogether around 13 to 14 lakh shares were traded in large deal also today. Now the question is that why Brightcom Group went down although Nifty went up, and even Nifty IT index was up by 1%. So with that Brightcom Group should have gone up, but that is not the case. Number one reason is 2 days back company published its projection for the next financial year 22-23. So that outlook was quite good, quite promising, but that news was only good for one day. After that we saw the reaction in the market. It again went back to upper circuit, but that news life was only for one day. Because friends, any news doesn't last long, because June quarter result is quite far. So only on that projection people will not just keep buying Brightcom Group, so that the effect of news also gone down, vanished, and we saw that effect of news is gone. That is number one reason. Number two, if you see from 49 rupees it went back to 58 rupees in just 3 days. So around 15% jump it took from this last few days. So profit booking was the main reason for today's fall, because you see a lot of people bought in bulk at the rate of 49, 51, 52. For them 58, 57 rate was enough to book the profit. So profit booking was also one of the reason why we saw fall in the Brightcom Group. Another reason is Brightcom Group is now in ASM stage 2. When it was in ASM stage 4, we could not sell the share same day. If you see today's movement, it went up to 57 rupees, came down again, went back to lower circuit. Again it went up to 56 rupees and again closed to lower circuit. So the people who bought at the first lower circuit today, for example I bought 1 lakh shares, when it went back to 56 rupees, I had a huge profit of 1 rupees in just one day. On 1 lakh shares I got 1 lakh rupees. So immediately I would sell the shares to book my profit in today itself. That is the reason, because now the big operators are playing with Brightcom Group shares, and they take it up, book the profit, and again it goes down. So when retail investors try to buy, it goes up, but the big investors, they again try to sell, book the profit. So profit booking takes place because same day you can sell because of ASM stage 2. So this intraday is also now is becoming the problematic for Brightcom Group. Another reason is market is overall weak, although market went up today, but people are not yet convinced about the sustainability of the market, and people are scared. So nobody is right now buying for the long term. They buy, book the profit and vanish, again wait for the share to fall back to the downer level. So now it again went back to lower circuit. So maybe people will again start buying from the 50 rupees level. So that is the reason that market overall sentiments are weak. So people are not taking risk. They are not thinking for long-term view and all at this moment. Once all problem of markets will be over, then the big investors will buy for the long term. So right now people are just thinking for the short term. So that is the reason overall market sentiments are weak. So nobody want to hold and take risk. So they immediately sell off and take the profit. Another reason is forensic audit. Forensic audit fear is not gone yet. So that is also people are not very much convinced about the buying for in bulk and holding it. So they are so all these reasons are causing that lower circuit what we saw today overall. So that is not good for the Brightcom Group share. Now let's see whether it goes back to 50 rupees or goes below that. That we have to see. What you feel, it will go till 50 or bounce back and or go below 50 rupees also. Please comment. And what was your reaction today on Brightcom Group? That also you can comment and everyone will come to know. Thank you, friends.